All right, welcome back. It's a patrol story. I was new on the job. I knew her. I had about maybe 2.5 years on. Worked with a partner. I had like 3 years on. And like I said before on the RealCopStoriesVideos.com, we were called the John Wayne Syndrome. Young guys, athletically ready to go, and I could run with the best of them. And flat stomach, full head of hair, and we're walking around pretty swaggery. I don't know what the heck. Anyway, so we're driving around, working night watch, which is 4 o'clock to midnight. So we cleared. It's about 4:30, and Friday night. And our division is kind of like it's like New Jersey, okay? It's a long division along a freeway access, okay? It's kind of a lengthy division. We're down here at the bottom, okay? So we're driving around. We had two frequencies that we could listen to, ours and the division north of us. We shared because those days didn't have enough frequencies, so we had to share. Nowadays, each division has their own frequencies. So we hear calls going out. We hear a backup in the other division. Well, we always listen to that. We have a little speaker on our car. It's mildly interesting because they have their own officers. Then we heard, help, officer needs help. Okay, so in the previous stories I've told you, that's a high priority call. Shots fired, officers being assaulted, stuff like that. Robbery in progress, rape in progress. Those are high calls where officers get there and they need help now, okay? And that keys everybody. Helicopters, everybody. So we heard that, we're going, oh, okay. So we've been around, we're A officers, we don't wave at people, we're responders. So we thought, well, let's just start heading north, just in case. So we're up the freeway, 2 minutes go by. The lady comes on the frequency, not the officer. She says, any available unit from our area and the next area, respond to this location. Multiple officer needs help calls are coming out. Multiple, okay? So we got it. So he's driving, we have this beautiful hot car, and he's just cooking up that freeway. We're doing 90 up this freeway, zigging in and out, And then halfway there, we hear, all units, wear your helmets. We're going, oh my gosh, we never heard that before. Of course, we've only been on 3 years, but still, you think, oh my gosh. So we always had our helmets in our bags, always in the back seat. So now we're doing, maybe about 70 now, because the traffic's building up. I'm over the seat, trying to get the helmets unzipped, so we can get them on, okay? So I take his out, put it between them, I take mine out. I put mine on, we've never had it on. We've never put them on. So they're not adjusted. You might as well put on a freaking pot, a stew pot, okay? I put it on and just, inside it has a line you're supposed to adjust. So it's kind of, it's like 3 sizes too big. I'm trying to hold it down and trying to figure the strap. And he looks over at me, he's trying to drive and he's laughing the whole time. He goes, well, you look really good, thanks, So we come around it, we get off the freeway, we zip around a corner, and we see a major street, and there was a American Legion Hall is where the call came out at. And what happened was, give me several stages here. So as we pull up, we see probably 20 police cars on the street. Okay, that's 40 cops, 2-man cars. Okay, guys getting out running with their helmets on with sticks. Oh my God! So he's trying to put his helmet on. We're having a kind of a little laugh there. Okay, here's what happened. They had a large dance in this hall, and somebody called where there was some drunk guys fighting. So a couple officers went in to stop it. Well, like anything else, these are all Latinos, they're hot-blooded. Those are the stories I told you. Family members don't want them to be arrested. So what happens is they're trying to get them out of there, and the officers get jumped by family members of the 2 arrestees. So they're fighting. Another unit pulls up just to back them up, sees the fighting. We don't have radios here. So goes to the car, puts out a help call, runs inside. Now you got 4 officers. Now there are more guys that are getting jumped. Okay, units are responding. They see the fighting right there in the entryway. You pull up and you see 4 officers down on the ground. All 4 of them on the ground fighting. People on top of them, women screaming, women grabbing them. It's amazing. So they're putting out multiple help calls. When we get there, it's just starting to get dark. 20 units are there, 25 units are there. We're talking 50 cops, okay? And they're running down, whipping our helmets on, running down the street. And helicopters flying over, another helicopter, spotlights are on, unlawful assembly, speakers going. Oh my gosh, okay? So then we have our supervisor gets there, and now he's stopping us and goes, okay, he's a big German guy. And he goes, you four, get in that car. And we're looking at us, and, you get in that car. And okay, so we get in the car and goes, what do we do? Break up pockets of resistance. Okay, what does that mean? Break up. He goes, go, just break up pockets of resistance. Okay, fine. So we get in the car and we're driving. And now the people are coming out of now they're closing the thing down. So you got a couple of 100 people coming out of here. And this is not, have another riot that was punk rockers, okay, which is expected. These are people at a party. They're dressed in gowns and suits, and this is not your run-of-the-mill kind of thing, but they get emotionally fired up because their family and friends are getting arrested, and then Of course, when they jump the officers, those family and friends are getting arrested, and then they jump on. It's like a whole big thing where now it just isn't two guys fighting, two Latino uncles that are drunk. Now you got 15 people that are fighting the cops instead of just two, because everybody's jumping on top of it, jumping. Oh, it's amazing. So we get in our car, and sure enough, now people are coming out, and some people are hurt because I don't know where they got hit or fought or who knows what, and they're across the street, like 4 or 5 people standing around, and we pull up and said, break it up, get out of here, okay, I guess that's what they meant, because they go, okay, so because this is not punk rockers, these are regular folks that just got swept up in this thing, and so they go, here you see 4 officers getting out of a police car with their sticks, I think it's about time for me to go back home, okay, I don't need to be here anymore. So that's pretty much what he meant. He had 3 or 4 cars driving around, they didn't want people to leave the hall, come out on the street, have 10 or 20 gathering across the street to do even more problems, or turn around, come back in. Nowadays, they don't do anything. They just let him riot down the freeway and all that. Not in those days. So we just broke up these pockets, and sure enough, eventually, 15 minutes goes by, and people are leaving, and they're all gone. All you have left is the dozen or so that got arrested, and the 2 original guys, and got some hurt officers, and some officers got a black eye, one got a broken nose. I mean, it was a major thing. And so we pull up, and now we're getting relieved. There's several, maybe at least a half a dozen supervisors out there directing traffic, not literally, but figuratively. And okay, you guys break it up. You guys go ahead and go back to that division. You guys can go over there. Okay, fine. And we're just kind of like, well, that was easy. We didn't do anything. We didn't, we look mean, but what the heck, looks are everything, I guess. So we got in our car, and of course we're getting ready to leave, and then now we look at each other. We just. Our helmets are still all goofy. I mean, they're like this, because they don't fit. and we look at each other like, one of those moments where we went, you look like hell. So do you. We just started laughing. And so now we sat the next 50 minutes trying to adjust everything. How's it look? Because it's not just how it looks, it's how it fits. What purpose is it? You got to cock to the side, and you take a rock where there's no helmet. I mean, you gotta be. Anyway, that was pretty funny. That's lack of preparation on our part, but good caper. The punk rock one on my .com site is a lot better. A lot more stuff going on that one too. This was more of a controlled, older crowd type of disturbance versus a punk rock, rocks and balls and blowing out plate glass windows. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.